for us to take keynote of, right? Take keynote of. I think it's necessary. So I think we're live now on YouTube, and those of you on YouTube are seeing us right now. We are discussing the bullish signal, the ultimate sign for a comeback. And it's a question for the ultimate sign for a comeback. I mean, welcome, Ameku. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. I'm saying greetings to everybody. What do you think is going to be happening, guys? Let me know what you're thinking. If you're just coming in right now, I want you to exercise a bit of patience, hang around, stay a little bit more, and let me know what exactly it is you are thinking. So GM, welcome, thank you. So that's more of the greeting we're going to be having as witches, everyone who are right now on this live platform. So well, what do you think is happening? We're going to be jumping around with the market news, and then of course adding one or two things and informations together vis-a-vis our communications, so that we can have a very strong grip on what exactly we think the crypto market is essentially doing. Quick one. I think today, which is Thursday, we're going to be having the unemployment claims, which is going to be major news at 2:30 p.m. This news gives us a clue of the strength of the dollar. I'm going to be showing this to you so you can see. So the unemployment claims, I'm going to be zooming that out, right? It's measured, or its measurement is dependent, or it's open tower. I mean, the measurement of this news gives an estimate of the number of individuals who filed for unemployment insurance for the first time in the US during the past week. So if some folks filed for unemployment, last week, and it was more, I mean, the number of those who file are more than the forecasted number, that tells you that it is good for the currency. Like, that means if people filing for unemployment, their numbers are more than the forecasted, that implies that, okay, the dollar is sort of strong. But if it is less than the forecasted one, it's weak. Look at this. It was more last week. Dollar was strong. And you can see how that impacted the market. The market went crashing over the week. And so a lot of thinkings are going to be coming. If we still have it more again, right? It was more last week, and dollar was strong, right? And Bitcoin and gold were crashing, all of those coins. If it is more again, that means dollar is going to be still strong. And sometimes you want to ask yourself, how is all of this reconcilable? How can you reconcile this whole thing? I mean, folks joining filing for unemployment, and then dollar is stronger. I think sometimes I also have times where I've got to ask myself those questions, but the truth is there are a lot of things to pay our attention to and begin to look at, right? So I'm very serious. So yes, so that's the truth, guys. What do you think is happening? I'm beginning to see news around the listing of some coins. I'm beginning to see news around. Thank you. Drop some likes and all of that. Let's have the greetings going on in the live room. Don't just stay there doing nothing, please. If it's your first time of seeing our stream, I'm encouraging you to please try to give us some following. Please follow us. All right, so oh my god, interesting. There's sometimes you just make mistakes, and then it's not because mistakes are bad, but because sometimes you're to learn, right? Because there's a lot of things the market has, its uncertainties, and it's just smart and wise for you to know what exactly the market is up to, and the better thing to do is also maybe stay off the market and all of that. So, and that's it. So guys, for me, I have been paying attention to what exactly are we going to be headed for right now. Where next, crypto? What are we doing crypto? All of those are the questions on my mind as I am beginning to ask, where exactly should we turn our attention to? I think it's obvious. The current financial crash, I tell you, it's going to be affecting crypto. I'm saying this with every sense of humility, and of course, I don't know if I'm going to be saying pain. We're going to be seeing Bitcoin one last time coming under 48k, somewhere within the zone. Once it does not break 41k, okay, fine, I'm saying we're still bullish. So there are possibilities for us to have something like this happening on Bitcoin. and then we are going to resume a bullish trend or like this, right? Yeah, it's very possible. So I think there's a trend, right? This is a downtrend which have been identified not just on a 4-hourly time frame but including on a daily time frame. I don't know if all of this is making a lot of sense to you, but I tell you guys, it is making a lot of sense to me. We do not have a bullish divergence within this point and this point I showed us yesterday. And when you come to check the RSI indicator when you come to check the RSI indicator, you wouldn't see something like that. All you get to see is the market doing its thing. So I think we have a lot of things to learn, news to pay attention to, and of course trend never to forget. A lot of crazy thing has been happening with meme coins, I am gonna say, I tell you, and all of this is beginning to make it seem as though the next narrative of the bull market is just creating meme coins and all of that. I tell you, that has its own crazy downside, as it's likely influencing crypto negatively in a very, very terrible perspective. So I think investors, HBD, HTX, may we all learn, and may HTX be the first crypto exchange. All right, yeah. Thanks. I'm actually wishing we could actually do a lot of giveaways, but somehow it's been discontinued as a function. All right, happy birthday. So yeah, meanwhile, if you're on YouTube, please drop some greetings. So thank you, Carl, I appreciate your greeting. So wait a minute, I don't know what we can actually essentially do to learn a lot of things together. Guys, what do you think is happening with the new Bitcoin narrative and all of that? What do you think? What do you think? I'm trying to really look into the market and tell myself, okay, I have a clue. This is what the market is doing. All of that, blah blah blah. I so think we do really have a very big question to answer as we confront the market. So okay, I think, hey, NASA Dalmok, how you doing? Hello, man. So I'm seeing greetings on the live rooms. I'm gonna be checking if we have greeting on what's it called, on YouTube. So guys, for me, there are many factors, which costs, right? I think yeah, so I think we'll get to learn one or two things from all of that. So that's pretty much it. Let's take a break. I'm gonna be right back. Peace out. Break time. Enjoy the break. Hey, hello, we're back. We are so back as usual, and I hope you all are doing very great. So yeah, this is it. We have our attention still focused on what we think market is going to be doing, and for me, I think personally, I'm going to be taking a short position today. Y'all know I've been doing this whole thing. Yeah. The truth is that there are possibilities for the market to rise up to 63k before selling. That doesn't mean the market is not still bearish. I'm serious. Because when you begin to draw this whole thing like this and you see the way the market yeah, you begin to see some things, right? You see the market is doing. It could sell from here, it could sell from here. And that's why a tight stop loss and minimal leverage is very smart. But sometimes whenever I look at coins like Solana, right, I think we're already on a very critical low point on Solana. And that's jokes apart, right? So I'm trying to ask myself, wait a minute, what's going to be happening? What do you think is going to happen like today, David? And I think my conclusions remains that, well, we're going to be having a little bit of sell, right? We're going to have some sell and some, yeah, some sell. For example, on Ton, look at Ton. If I take this low and I draw it like this, right? Ton just retested this very strong buying spot, right? Yeah. There are tendencies for me to think we are very much bullish, and actually it's not out of place to think that way also. But when you begin to compare coins with coins and you begin to compare trade with trades and you begin to look at the total crypto market capitalization, for instance, you'll see a whole lot of things, right? Let me show you something. Sorry, a minute, please. Yeah, here. Look at this. In a bullish market, I'm thinking we should best break this point. But the market had reasons, right? That is best known to itself. It came this low, and then I am asking myself questions. David, what's happening? What's happening? All right. All right. What's happening? It just tapped into this zone. What's happening? What's happening? A lot of answers in my head, right? It's more like someone being in a limbo between the bear and the bull. But I still think, because now when I'm asking myself questions about timing, all right, the bull market, in my own opinion, began like exactly a year ago, like December 2022, over a year ago, right? And that's a timing it takes for us to come to the maturation or the maturity of the top of the bull market, right? This is 252%, and that takes a year, right? From December 2022 to December 2023, that's a year, and of course about 7 months right now. Now, if you consider the moment we are this low also, where the market moved like from here, March 2020, right, all along. It was like 2000%, and it was also between a year, like maximally. I wouldn't say the bull market began here, but of course it can. We can count it from here, but of course this sale happened, and then if we're gonna be having something like this where we will resume like a bullish trend to a top, and we don't take out the previous high, and then eventually we retrace, well, I think it's something that the market can also do. It has done that in history, and by that I mean we might just have the market, sort of cascading or going downwards this way, like this, possibly. All right, who knows? And then next thing he wants to do is he wants to move like from here crazily. It happens. It has happened before. So it's something that we just have to be so smart to be able to decode what exactly it is doing. And I'm saying this because now, amid all these uncertainties with the timing, comes the question around, wait a minute, we are in the middle of a global tension. There are wars and threats and unrest, inflation left and right. All of these are beginning to make the market seem unstable, and it's really, really very, very smart to be so safe on stable coins amid all of this what I'm going to be calling uncertainties. So let's do some lucky crypto giveaways. If you're still here, please drop some comments, say hello, 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 hello. I would want to see you saying some greetings, as that is going to make me know that we are very much together. So guys, for me, I think we have very beautiful. So I'm gonna drop some comment. You're smart. So I think we just have to have this as a comment for those who are going to be sharing of this lucky airdrop. So guys, do not forget what we've been saying and what I've been trying to make you realize. So sorry. What do you think is gonna be happening? I for one thinks I for one think that with all these tensions around the nations, it's just smart to be so safe, because you might think that, hey, it's just a coincidence all of these things are happening. Well, I don't think so. I think it's very, very smart for you to stay safe. It's obvious that cryptocurrencies, as much as it seems to be a safe haven, it's also liable to all forms of financial crashes, because it is also still backed by human psychology, which I think is one of such great indication that anything can surely do happen. And so for me, I think we need to be so I don't know, so smart, right? I think it's very much important for us to take great note of that. Okay, so what do you all think? Let me know in the live room. Those of you who are claiming the airdrop, those of you who are right here with me, drop some greetings. Let's have everyone say one or two things and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Well, thank you for those who just joined and follow, right? I'm super excited seeing new people joining and following our platform. It means a whole lot, right? Okay, now back to the main thing. What do I think could happen? Actually, I wasn't expecting the market to come this low, and that's an intention. The market has given us an impulsive move, and all right, thank you so much. Also, someone just claimed the airdrop and said I'm very happy. So what gives me more joy is me seeing people, being committed to what we're doing. Guys, a lot is happening, but I still think we're gonna be seeing Bitcoin come to 58 thereabouts. If this trade doesn't cook, when I mean cook, I mean play out well, right? I don't know if I should set my trade entry right above here, like 58,959K. I think that's gonna be like better. I don't know if I should just set it there, right? 59,000. So let's do that. I've been watching this move, right? And for some reasons, let me even say I'm gonna look into like an hourly time frame. And of course, wanting to draw the RSI indicator. RSI indicator. Excuse me. 58,400. Can the market tap in here? It can, though. This market is very interestingly unusual. All right. Thank you. It will cross. Oh, yeah. NASA, you're right. I'm thinking to cross 58K today, also, right? And the higher time frames are, of course, more stronger convictions. Like on the 4 hour, we have this. Yeah, this is more likely to happen. Either here or here, but I'm thinking we have very strong favor the gap here. So 60K, it might get to 60K also. I don't know. It's all, I don't know why there's a whole lot of concerns to, you know, look at when you draw like the, let me take this off. When you draw this, sorry. Did like a P and D array. So 59,100 is a very fair zone, somewhere like this. Yeah. So I don't know. On a daily time frame, let me see what the POI is, or the block. Okay, we have this candle week. Okay, I'm just looking and I'm thinking also at the same time. So maybe we should just come and use 59,000 exactly. Perhaps that's gonna be like a very strong point for us. Oh, okay. I think this is a very fair zone. Let's do 59K. So I think following Damok's suggestion, I'm gonna be suggesting that we open a short position on BTC around 59K. Yeah. So what do you guys think in the live room? I'm thinking that we should just you know, keep our tabs safe on BTC. Okay, I'm thinking my position on Solana at what's it called? So I'm actually thinking Solana is gonna be shortened from like here. That's the, I'm so sure of this one right now, like very sure. And that's about how many percent away? About 4%, 5% away. 161. Yes, shorten Solana from that point is very apt for me, right? So this is not a market shift of structure. This is very wrong. So I think that's gonna happen. So while that is so sure for me, I think we might be expecting like a 2.5 increase, right, on BTC today. So I think, yeah, 58,700 is not so bad. So let's just have our trades around the region. 58,700, they're about 59. So within that range, so I think it's just smart for us to have yeah, okay, 58,600, 5700. So I think I'm gonna do that. 50, or let's just say 58,500 fairly. 58,500, 550. You know, the old idea of this thing is just to stay safe, and then the stop loss remains at about 61. Really? 59,500, right? I'll do 59,500. Actually, this stop loss is very close. Okay, let's just see how it goes. Actually, 58. 58,950 looks a safe one. Guys, this trading is not for the weak. What am I doing? So my Solana trade is actually more solid for me, and that's what I'm so sure of. 161.1. So guys, I don't know, but I think that's pretty much it. On BNB, I think we're gonna be having a level of sell, right, on BNB. So, but I cannot really tell how that's gonna be. Let me just take off all the drawings. I'm gonna come back and look at BNB, and then we analyze this whole thing together. This is a very strong intention. I wasn't expecting market to come this crazy low, like a BSL, like a this, like a retracement. So, whichever way, I think we need to stay safe. Maybe we're gonna get like $506. We're gonna be taking a break also right now soon. So BNB is gonna get like 410, 510 thereabout and sell. I think it's important to just stay safe. Let's take a break. I hope we have been able to learn one or two things in this past few moments of we looking at the market and trying to consider and reconsider what exactly it's gonna be doing. Well, what else am I gonna be saying again? I would just say please stay safe, and of course, it's break time. Yeah, let me see what's going on. Peace out. Hello, can you hear me, please? Are we together, please? Hello. It's a strong one to tell you that there are possibilities we might just be in the beginning of a very sad, unexpected sudden turn, right? As the market might be facing a bear market. I mean, a mini one at that. If it doesn't break 41,042k, I would be so sure we are still sort of bullish. But right now, I think we might have resumed a little bit of bearish market, and it could just take like from like this. Let me use a different chart to draw. I'm trying to make you see. The market could just take a turn like this. Come. Okay. If I just take a turn like this, watch me, like this, and sell. They'll come back and sell, and possibly we change. Right? The market can continue like this. I'm telling you. That would still mean that we are in a quote unquote a funny descending channel, or in a sort of wedge that the market is going to be giving us as a clue. So if this plays out, then we are still safe. But I tell you, if this doesn't play out, like the market come to this point and rises to this point and maybe flattens out to like 43k thereabouts, and then possibly stops here and then breaks above this particular eye by coming like this intention, and then retraces, giving this as an image on crypto platform. So we should be, excuse me, considering market coming to this eye